Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for News 8 at 11. We are going to circle back with Kayla to talk about the stormy weather out there in just a moment. But first, those school votes out there today. You couldn't see it from the outside of Pittsford's Calkins Road Middle School, but we were told that the line to vote actually wrapped around the hallways this evening, and we got reports of that kind of turnout in several districts. Of course, overall budgets were on all of the ballots tonight, a vast majority of them passing this evening. Many of the school districts also asking voters to approve the purchase of electric buses as part of the state mandate. Plus, in some spots, there were contentious races for the school board. Such was the case over in Penfield, where Ryan Hermanet headed out this evening. He joins us now with what he found. Ryan.
Yeah, Adam, there was a budget that was being voted on out there this evening, and that budget did pass. There were also two new board members who were elected in, Susan Kavanaugh and Stacy Leonardo, while voting out one sitting member, Krista Kahn. But as I heard out there at the polls, there was a lot of controversy leading up to tonight. The voters I spoke with say two open seats on the Penfield School Board are what brought them to the polls. On the ballot were two new candidates, Susan Kavanaugh and Stacy Leonardo, along with one current sitting member, Krista Kahn. Last week, the current board president, Dr. Aaliyah Elamine Turner, announced the suspension of her re-election campaign, citing hostility throughout the district. I spoke with one voter named Erica off camera earlier tonight.
I wanted to vote for board members that will stand up for the students and stand up for the parents as well. The board that is in place right now, many of the board members do not feel that way.
Following Elamine Turner's statement, Penfield Superintendent Dr. Tasha Potter sent this message to families, condemning what she calls hateful and dehumanizing rhetoric in the community. She further says, quote, "If this behavior were occurring between students, we would name it clearly: cyberbullying, discrimination, intimidation, taunting, and harassment."
And it has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with we have questions as taxpayers because we pay taxes here.
Also being voted on, next year's school budget. The proposed plan totals roughly $136 million, which is a more than $7 million increase from the current school year. Much of that is for school programming, allocating additional funds to instruction and teacher benefits packages, among other things. And also in the budget, a plan to use capital reserve funds to purchase 14 new school buses. And Superintendent Potter saying in her statement following tonight's vote, in part, quote, "This vote is a clear reflection of our collective dedication to lighting the path for every student." Adam.
All right, Ryan, thank you for that report. The electric bus proposals out there, well, they failed in Hilton and Dansville. It passed, though, in Pittsford. Also of note here, Spencerport's budget failed. As far as we know, again, we're still looking at all the results and some are still coming in. It's the only one in our area so far that has failed. We'll continue to report on that at rochesterfirst.com.
Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 on demand. Plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.